Hey guys, it's Maya, and today we're gonna talk about the tell all. So now we're gonna do Forrest and Sheena, which was one of my favorite couples, but they had some troubles along the way. And I feel like the only trouble they really had was Molly. Molly was too involved in their relationship. And as much as I want to put all the blame on Molly, I have to put blame on Forrest because ain't no fucking way you're gonna tell your mom basically everything that's going on in your relationship. You don't do that. You understand? Like, I feel their relationship would have had a better outcome if Forrest and Sheena just dealt with things on their own. And I felt like, yes, even though Sheena was lying in certain aspects, I feel like because of the way how Molly was behaving towards her, is like she had her guard up. And Anna, I think it's Annalyn. Annalyn said it best. Like, Molly's a bully.
Was intimidated by Molly because every time you talk to her, you always have this energy that you want to fight her.
Like, no, that's not the case. I'm just looking out for my son. Why are you looking out for your son? It's with her fucking money. It's with Sheena's fucking money. Sheena work, have her own career, and she's making money. Yes, she's helping her family, but that's their culture. So I feel like even when Forrest was like, well, even though I don't ask for, um, what was it called? I think the screenshots for her bank account. First of all, Sheena, you don't have to give that man no fucking screenshots because at the end of the day, that's your fucking money. So my question is, he asking her for screenshots, and he feel like he shouldn't even have to ask. She should just do it on her own. Is he gonna be sending her screenshots? No, my next question is, if it was the other way around, and let's say it was Forrest giving Molly money, and Sheena had an issue with it, and Sheena parents had an issue with it, how would Molly feel? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like Molly was way too involved in the relationship. And even with the whole sex thing, like, bringing him to the sex store and giving him lubes and condoms.
Look it, look it. No. 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 Oh, okay. Well, there are other things that you can do. There's oral sex.
Her fellow women have been giving her the oral sex. I am not a woman. I have my.
And then another thing that kind of like pissed me off is when she was like, no babies. And I'm like, this man is in his fucking 30s. And Sheena is basically 40. Sheena basically waited, what, 7 years for this man? So even if they had a child, I mean, yes, they're not married, but they're together. They've been together for 7 years. And I know not Molly, I'm so sorry. I know Sheena's been waiting for years for them to have a child, and she's not getting any younger. So I just find it was kind of ridiculous when she was like, no babies, talking to a fucking 18-year-old. The man is fucking 32. 32, right? Yeah, 32. Like, be so fucking for real. So child. And when I was looking back at the older episodes, Molly basically had like a vendetta against Sheena because I don't know if you guys remember, like, I think maybe the second episode, between the first and the second episode, when Forrest told his mom about the money situation, she was basically attacking Sheena over the phone, talking about you guys need to break up. That's why a lot of YouTubers, included Jessica, which is my girl, I love her down. She was like, I think Molly basically wanted them to break up because that was one of the first things she said over text message. So probably that's why she was just so nervous meeting Molly, and then every time they talk about the money situation, she just tense up. Now maybe it have some truth to the manipulation part because when Molly confronted her in front of everybody on the tell all, Sheena, you didn't look good. You didn't look good. You didn't look good. But Elise over there talking about, oh, I was blaming Molly all the time, and now I'm thinking Sheena's a problem. Bitch, go sit the fuck down. Go sit the fuck down and go and provide your man some of that, snow, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, leave these people alone. At least fucking Sheena and, thank God, Forrest making their money. All you fucking doing is writing yourself a check every fucking month. Offer your father money and you have the fucking audacity to talk about the girl. Be so fucking for real. So during the tell all, when Molly was like, I don't feel like that's weird, when they were talking about, like, do you feel like you're too involved in your son's sex life, or stuff like that. She was like, I don't feel like it's weird because that's my son and we have that relationship. I mean, I get that. I I don't really get it, but I get it. But I feel like we wasn't supposed to know that. And she said something like, oh, what she said,
We're sorry.
um she said how it wasn't weird for her to ask, like she just wanted to know if everything was good and if you need any guidance. What fucking guidance are you talking about? Like, Sheena and Forrest will figure it out together. Like, are you gonna like spread your legs and tell him like, okay, this is where it's gonna go, da 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 da? Like, no, like they'll figure that shit out. Like, I don't know. I feel like she was way too involved, and I could understand why Sheena felt how she felt, especially when they were on the bus, I believe. I can't remember where they were going. They were on the bus, and she was like, did you guys do the nookie nookie? And Sheena's face, like she wanted to die. Oh my gosh, poor thing. And then she's like, oh, Sheena, don't get into his head. And, because he accustomed of telling me these things. Girl. And I wouldn't even if you wanted to know, even if you wanted to know because you're nosy, I would have waited until my son and I in a separate room, and I'll be like, hey, how was it? But don't go right in front of them asking, so how was the nookie nookie? I hear noises. What'd you say? I heard noises in the room, so I just wanted to know if you guys did the nookie nookie. Like, that's not your fucking business. And again, if you really wanted to find out, and if your son really had that type of communication where you guys talk about everything, wait until you guys reach home back in America. You understand what I'm saying? Or just wait until she's not there. Oh my god. Something I forgot to mention earlier is that when they were at the tell-all and Forrest was like, oh, send me screenshots without me asking for it. What's the purpose of her sending screenshots when he's filing for her? They need proof of his money. So whatever she does with her money is not his business, no, his mom's business. But anyways, guys, if you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for chilling with me. And I will be posting another video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Rick and Trisha next or Emma and Zayed next. But anyways, thank you so much for ponging melee with me. This is Maya, and I can't wait to see you guys again. Bye.